Hey guys, Jake Roy back here, 90s B-ball cards. We've got some random packs of 93-94 Upper Deck SE. So this, it's just a box that I have, and I had some packs laying around, a lot of them actually. So this is the box from what was a West Edition. So interesting thing with West Edition. The Upper Deck SE, the hobby boxes, were designated East or West, and whatever the designation of those were for the conference determined what you could get for the All-Star die cuts potentially. So right here we've got a Clyde Drexler All-Star die cut. So this is one that had come out of a West pack back in, whenever the 90s that I got this. So these cards, I have to double check what the odds are on the All-Star die cuts. They're 1 in 30 packs. So we could get one. So here I have some West packs and I have some East packs that I had laying around. So I'm going to bust open these packs and see what we get. I'm going to leave the East packs for now. We're just going to do the West packs. Other things that we can get. So this is what the base set looks like. This is a Penny Hardaway rookie card that I have. So 93-94, the two top rookies are Penny and Chris Webber. So in the West packs, you can get any of the base cards. It doesn't matter if they're East or Western Conference players. It's just on the All-Star cards that are determined by the West or the East. The other thing that we can get, we should get one in every pack of an Electric Court. So this is Sam Cassell, which is also a rookie card, happens to be West Conference, but you can see the Electric Court on the bottom. Those are 1 in 1 pack. There are also Electric Court Golds. I don't have any to show you guys. Hopefully we pull one. Those are 1 per box, essentially, 1 in 36 packs. And I actually do need, for my PC, I need the Penny Electric Court Gold. So hopefully, in either the East or the West packs, I pull the Penny Electric Court Gold. That would be awesome. I'd be very excited for that. Other things we could get in these hobby packs, but I'm hoping we don't, because they're 2 different trade cards. We could get a trade card for the Behind the Glass set, which is 1 in 360 packs. So it would be a very rare pull, but one that we can't redeem. We can't really get any value out of it, so it'd be cool in a sense, but essentially worthless for us to get. And then there's also the same kind of trade for the USA trade for the 94 team, and those are also 1 in 360 packs in the hobby packs. So again, another thing that cool, it's rare, but is essentially worthless at this point in time. So that's what we can get. Again, I'm hoping to get at least an Electric Court Gold, but definitely the Penny would be awesome. And obviously another All-Star would be great. You can get guys like Chris Webber in his rookie year. You can get Sean Kemp, who was a great guy back in those days. And then when we open the East, maybe I'll get another Penny Hardaway, which I already have, or Scottie Pippen, or who knows. So here we'll go and open 1 pack. So these are like a foil pack. You'll notice in some of the other more modern 90s, if there is such a thing, stuff from 96, 97, 98, they're a little bit more of a lighter weight plastic. This is, you can tell it stays together pretty well. It also retains the color better, and it doesn't really stick to the cards. So here, let's see what we have. We have Antonio Davis from the rookie game. All-Star Weekend, he was a rookie in 93. We have Mark Price. He recently got some publicity from Steve Kerr saying how good he was back in the days and how underrated he is. Walt Williams, rookie in 92. Mark Price base. Alonzo Mourning, so he was a great player back in the 90s. Scott Skiles base, another nice Magic player. Horace Grant later became a Magic player, won a championship with the Bulls. Very nice. Reggie Miller, awesome Hall of Famer. These are some good players that we're getting here. Dale Ellis, 3-point shooter extraordinaire. Rod Strickland, and that's another base. So the last card in this pack, Derek Coleman, another great number 1 pick. And here we go. The last card is the Electric Court. So just the regular Electric Court of Bill Cartwright. So I'm going to finish opening up the rest of these West packs, and then I'll come back and show you guys what we got. Again, hopefully I get some luck, and I get a great pull, and I get an Electric Court Gold. Ideally, I get the Penny, but any of them would be an awesome pull, and hopefully we get another All-Star to add to my collection. Alright guys, we're back. So just ripped through 22 packs of the Upper Deck SE West from 93-94 hobby packs. Did pretty well. Not as well as I was hoping. I was hoping for a penny Electric Court Gold. Didn't get that, but we did get an Electric Court Gold. We got plenty of Electric Quartz. So let's just get into what we got. So we got a bunch of stars. The best one of which is the Shaq. So that's a pretty good one. We also got a few others. We got duplicates of Karl Malone. We got duplicates of Reggie Miller. Scottie Pippen was a good pull. You know, a few others, David Robinson, Sean Kemp, James Worthy, John Stockton. So a couple other things to highlight for those who might be looking into getting some of these or just interested. So these are kind of a subset, try to play off of like a newspaper clipping or something. So these are a couple that we got. Bulls, Knicks. You can get the Electric Court and the Electric Court Gold versions, which we did get a Jazz and a Sonics Electric Court Gold, just regular Electric Court. Sorry, that was a mistake. You know, and plenty of others. So, you know, that was fun. Got 3 penny rookies, just the base rookies, so I have plenty of them. I'm going to add those to my collection. Not anything I'm getting, you know, too excited about, but it's always fun to get some penny rookies to add. Got some other rookies. Tony Kukoc, who ended up being a good player for the Bulls. Cut a couple of Vin Bakers. Jamal Mashburn. We also pulled a rookie Electric Court of Sean Bradley. Funny thing with Sean Bradley, being the number 2 overall pick, he had high expectations, obviously. And he gets maligned for being dunked on all the time, was in a lot of posters, wore the number 76 because he was 7'6". But the interesting thing about him is he was actually a really good player. Frequently was in the league leaders for block shots, and purely because of the fact that his job was to really patrol the paint and block shots, he contested just about everything that came in the paint, which ended up resulting in him getting on a ton of posters. And obviously when you're dunking on somebody who's 7'6", that's going to please the crowd. So he always gets maligned for being a terrible player because he got dunked on by a lot of great players. But he was actually a very good player in his own right in what he did. But that's kind of an interesting story on its own. We got some of these All-Star weekends, which highlighted some of the rookies from the rookie game. Interestingly enough, there's 2 J.R. Riders, one from the rookie game and one from the dunk contest, which he won. Tony Kukoc and a few others. J.R. Rider, or Isaiah Rider as he was known then, was, you know, really high expectations after winning the dunk contest and his rookie season. Never really lived up to that potential that he saw. But interestingly enough, in one pack we pulled 3 Byron Scott, who you know as a coach, one of them being the Electric Court. All 3 came in one pack. So that's the beauty of some of the stuff in the 90s, the randomization. Not the best at times, and sometimes you get some of the same sequences of players. We did get 2 of these like sports clippings with the Magic, so those are pennies that I'm going to add to my collection. For those fans of checklists, we got 4 checklists. Yay! Those are always fun for those guys who like checklists. So I did say we did get 1 Electric Court Gold. Wayman Tisdale was the Electric Court Gold. So this card, I believe, books for $1. So you know, not really what I was hoping for, but it's always cool because, like I said, I don't have any of these, so it was really cool to get one in my collection. You know, Wayman Tisdale, not my favorite player, but you know, cool pull at 1 in 30. One card that I didn't talk about that we did pull, so this is a Johnny Kilroy, which is actually a Jordan card. Johnny Kilroy was a bit of a promotional thing done by Nike at one point. So these cards were actually inserted 1 in 72 packs. There was also a Jordan retirement card because, as people may remember, in the 90s Jordan retired and went to go play baseball. So they, you know, tried to get him incorporated in these sets in some way. So I got the Johnny Kilroy, so I didn't talk about that at the beginning. I wanted to highlight that that was 1 in 72 packs, and we only opened 22, so that was really good. We didn't get any of the All-Stars. I had shown you, you know, previous Clyde Drexler that I already had in my collection, so we didn't get any more from the West. Hopefully when we open the East, we get a little bit of luck with the All-Stars. So that's really what we got. We got some other Electric Courts. Craig Elo, who gets talked about as, you know, being a bad player because you always see the replay of Jordan getting the game-winning shot over him in the playoffs. But he was actually a pretty good player if you watched him in the 90s. It's just that one shot of him, you know, getting shot over by Jordan, and Jordan always kind of beating him up in the playoffs. But if you're being tasked to continually guard Jordan, you're probably a decent player. Muhammad Abdul Rauf, so some people may remember him as really the original Anthem protester. So people who know Colin Kaepernick now, he kind of did that. So I'm not making any political statements, just something of interest. We got an electric cord of him. And Olden Polynice, we got a couple of electric court cards of him. He is remembered for being the player that was traded for Scottie Pippen. So Scottie Pippen, for those who might remember, was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics, and on the draft night was traded for Olden Polynice and some other ancillary benefits. But Olden Polynice was drafted by the Bulls, so it ended up obviously historically being a great trade for the Bulls, not a great trade for what were the Seattle Supersonics and now the OKC Thunder. But so those are some of the fun things. So really highlighted by getting the Johnny Kilroy or Michael Jordan. This book's for $15, probably sells for around $5, I would guess. And it came out in pretty good shape, so might be something that's worth getting graded. Not sure if it will. And then obviously the 3 pennies to add to my collection. Those are always something I'm excited. So we'll come back at some point in the future and we'll do the East packs and we'll see what we get in that. But for now, we did pretty well with this stuff. So we'll talk later. As always, leave me any comments, questions down in the comments section. If you like what we do here at 90s Bball, please subscribe to the channel and see our other pack openings or just talking about different sets. And we look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for coming. Bye.